We're learning more about the father police say killed his 3 daughters. Right now, multiple agencies nationwide are searching for Travis Decker. Today, the girls' autopsy results could be released, and that evidence will tell investigators how much of a head start he had before their search for him began. This morning, we've got live coverage in Wenatchee where a memorial for Olivia, Evelyn, and Peyton is still growing. King 5 Drew Andre is there right now. So, Drew, where are investigators focusing their search for Travis Decker?
Well, Mimi, right now they're working with the Wenatchee National Forest in that entire area, which of course is expansive here. And it's believed that there could be as much of a 3-day head start that they believe Travis Decker had based on the last time he was heard from, him and the girls were heard from. Now, this is an all-out search, as we mentioned, and local authorities are calling on everyone that they can, both local and federal, as they continue this manhunt. Now, we did receive some footage. This is the last time that Decker had been spotted on camera, at least. This was captured on a Ring camera before his scheduled visitation with his daughters. Now, there have been leads and reported possible sightings yesterday in both Leavenworth and even McCall, Idaho, but the Chelan County Sheriff says it wasn't him. Now, law enforcement investigators are dealing with a skilled outdoorsman here. Decker served as a U.S. Army Ranger. It's believed he's been through mountain survival school too, but the sheriff says that he feels confident in their expert investigators and knowledge of the area.
When talking with his father, it sounds at times that he would go out and would be leaving off grid for sometimes up to 2.5 months. So we also understand too that he at times would do caching. So we understand that that's a possibility that he could have scoped out this area before, put supplies out there, and has the ability and the knowledge to survive for a long period of time.
As the search continues, this community is doing their part. Right now, you're looking at the memorial here for the girls. More flowers have been placed here since we were here yesterday morning. And a GoFundMe has raised close to $800,000 for the mother of these girls. Now, we do expect more updates today, including autopsy results on the girls, which investigators are hoping will paint a better picture for them how much of a head start Decker may have had. Jake and Mimi.
Drew, you know, as people are listening to this heartbreaking story, they can't help but wonder what the motive might be, why Travis Decker would allegedly kill his 3 daughters. What do we know about his mental health? That came up in an affidavit that we got our hands on, right?
Right, Mimi. Well, we know he had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, and within the last year, his visitation schedule with his children had changed, where he was only allowed to see them every other week. However, we do also know that the girl's mother said that the girls had a good relationship with him, and there had been no violent past, too. So a lot to take into account here, Mimi and Jake.
Okay. Drew Andre staying on top of that story there in Wenatchee this morning. Thank you, Drew.
The community of Wenatchee is coming together to support the mother of those 3 girls. So far, over $500,000, as we mentioned, has been raised to support Whitney Decker. The horrific murders also have other moms gathering at this growing memorial to pay their respects to the sisters and honor their mother facing such an unspeakable loss.
It's sad because we can all just kind of put ourselves in that position and understand a little bit of what's going on. I definitely feel that, you know, when one mom cries, we all cry.
One of the women we spoke with at the memorial says she knew Travis Decker growing up and says he seemed troubled.
Since I know what I knew him from growing up, it didn't shock me. Just one of those guys that you're just like, he's weird and crazy.
The search is widening this morning, and police now have a special tip lineup for anyone with information about the whereabouts of Travis Decker. That number is 509-667-6845. Stay with King 5 for continuing coverage on the investigation into the girls' deaths and the search for their father. You can get the latest anytime on king5.com and King 5 Plus, streaming 24/7.